Today, we're going to talk about my first writer's vlog, part 3, and what I do on an administrative day. Hi, I'm Angela, and this is AK Hero Writes. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Welcome. And if you're an old friend, thank you for coming back. This channel is all about diversity in writing, reading, publishing, and writer tips. I made the channel to just have a record of what I'm going through as a writer who would like to be traditionally published. If that's something you're interested in or know someone who is interested, please tell them to come along. We're going to have great fun. Okay, so today we're going to be doing some administrative tasks, and that's going to include doing my monthly schedule for the upcoming month. Whatever it is, this is admin day. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the monthly schedule. What I normally do is I bring up a regular Word document, put in the month I want to do, and then put in the days of the week at the top, and then I put in the days of the month in the appropriate spaces. So start and just put in the days of the month accordingly. And once the days of the month are put in, then we're going to add in the things that we know we do every single month. As you can see, a staple is church. The next staple is writing. That's at least 3 times a week. That does not mean that I won't write more than 3 days a week, but we got to put in at least the bare bone minimum. At least 2 days a month, I would not do anything. I try to make it for the 7th, the 17th, and the 27th. Reason being, once I went through everything, I found that the 7th, the 17th, and the 27th were days that didn't have holidays, didn't have birthdays, didn't have, that type of thing. So at least 2 of those 3 days, I'm going to take just for me, for my peace of mind and mental health. So as you can see, on the 7th of January, that's a writing day. So we're going to try to look to see if the 17th is free, which it is. So we're going to put in our me day. And is the 27th free? Well, yes, it is. That's another me day. So I have at least 2 me days in the month. Couldn't do the 7th, but that's okay. Now, the next thing on our list is any medical appointments, and so we'll put those in next. Now, luckily for me, in the month of January, I do not have any medical appointments scheduled. However, I know I'm trying to get an appointment scheduled, so we will put in unknown dates for med appointment with Kai. I know that at least one of these days I'm trying to get in here. Right now, I don't have anything scheduled. I do take my injection on the 20th, and so that's a med day. And so I know that that's going to be a staple. Also, on Wednesdays, I usually either this one is actually a holiday. Probably won't do too much on there, so we'll just put a star. But normally on Wednesdays, I am trying to do research, and you'll see that research means a few things, so we will put in our research. And the same goes for writing. I will break down the writing because it's not all just writing, but it's writing tasks, meaning writing and or revising. I'll break that down in 1 minute. So we have the research in, we have the writing in, we have the medical in, we have the church in, we have the me day in. After that, everything is pretty much in the air. And so this is my basic schedule. And from that point, I will go ahead and add in whatever extra stuff I need to add in. But basically, pretty much that is it. And then usually somewhere in the last day of the month, I will do what I call my writing calculation. And I'll explain what that means in a minute. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and you will see me put in what writing means, what church means, what research means, what me-day means, and what medical means. So let's go through that. Okay, so once I'm done putting in everything, I will put in some acronyms so that I don't have to have so many written words. And you can see that I've broken everything up into personal and work. So I label, or rather have a big, huge topic, and then I have subtopics up underneath. So church means, prayer, worship, Bible study, and church events. Research means historical research, looking at stuff within the literary industry, doing my comp reading, and attending some literary events. Now, I don't do all of those every month, but again, we went over the staples, and so there's something in with each one, usually at least once a month. And at the top, you will see up under Monday, you'll see total. My word goal for the month is 10,000 words. At the end of the month, on the last day of the month, I will do a calculation to see if I achieve that word goal. So again, I'm not a writer that writes every day. However, I am a writer that tries to have like a weekly goal. If I cannot achieve the weekly goal, I'm still going to achieve the monthly goal. And so this month's goal is 10,000 words, and that is including all revisions, all research, all of that. So hopefully I will get more, but I usually pick a number to try to stick to depending on how much research I think I'm going to need to do for the month and that type of thing. So this is my admin day. I will look at the acronyms on the particular day, and that determines what I'm doing for the day. And I just try to make it simple like that because I don't have time to get lost in the weeds going back and forth. And this is simple for me. You can let me know how y'all do it. See you tomorrow. Okay, so it's another day, and yesterday I recorded a video, and today I am going to do the second part of the editing process. So the first part is editing out the little pieces and parts I could edit out on the camera. If you hear noise in the background, that is LaRue opening up the door when he knows my grandson is out there watching loud cartoons. It's fine. It is what he does. Anywho, so I'm going to edit the video on a program called Capcut Pro, and then I'm going to add in some cards and stuff from Pic Monkey, which is a program I use to actually make the cards and stuff like that. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Just hold on. Hold on. I'm just really getting into all this. I drop in my little intro here, and then I start putting in the little cards and stuff that I'm gonna have. So that's pretty much what I do. Unfortunately, I am not quick with editing, and it takes me a minute, especially when I'm trying to do a longer video. I've learned that I have to break up the video when it's longer and then just do it in sections. And so that's what we'll be doing today. I just learned about these like effects and stuff like this. Like, editing is really an amazing thing to do, and people are so good at it, but I tried. This is not my real strength, right? But I like to document my journey as an author, and doing the YouTube videos is part of it. So I will start to put in some info here. I'm going to add in the videos between each little card. I try to do the cards on, what is that, Pic Monkey first. And then once I do the cards, then I add them in, and then I go back and add in the actual video. So this will take me a couple of hours, which I will not make you guys watch, or you would probably be crying, and then you'll see the video. And I think, what is the name of this video? I think I'm naming this Writing My First Novel Question and Answer, and this is going to be episode 11. And so yeah, just watch that video and you'll see what it's all about. Okay, so this is the program that I use called Pic Monkey. None of this is sponsored, thank you. And I like it because you can create a new thing or whatever. But normally what I do, because you know I'm a little lazy with the editing stuff, is I'll just take a card and hit edit a copy, and it will bring up a copy of what I'm looking at. I like to have these cards because I like to do who, what, where, when, why, how videos. It's easy for me to just put in my comments and stuff. And what I'll do is I'll just take this, I'll put in whatever I'm typing in for whatever. And like this one, let me put in writing day. Well, no, I have to actually do some Monday, Tuesday cards. So we'll put that in. I will change this part up here, and I will change the title so I can match it up with the episode. And this episode is going to be called Writing My First Novel Q&A. And this is the Monday card. Oh, I don't know if it's Monday. Anywho, we'll put it as Monday. No, that wasn't Monday. I want to say that was like a Thursday. So we'll put it as Thursday. And this is going to be episode 11. Now what I do is I take out where it says copy up here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me try to get a little closer. Oh, that's too close. Well, anywho, it says copy up here. I'm just changing the title of it. So I'm going to take that out. And then we change this to Thursday. And unless I need to change the size of the font, if I did, I would go here and change that. I hope y'all can see that. And then I like this Chivo black because it makes things bold, and I just put it in white. Here's a text color. And then I'm going to make sure that this is animated. So I like the fade in one. And then I'm just going to hit download, and it's going to save as an MP4 video so that this wording flows into the video. And then it's going to process, blah, 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 take a few minutes. I don't wait for that. I just go on to the next one. Click that down and you'll see that it's update. Oh, it updated quick. See, so now this will go and it will be saved in my folder for my channel. Oh, it is updating. Okay, anywho, so that's what I'll do. And then I'll just go in and make the days of the week or whatever, and I just make copies. You know, sense in reinventing the wheel, right? Then once that's done, I go to Capcut, which I use Capcut Pro, and what I do is I put in the cards I want. I'll put in all the cards I'm using first, like this is what, who, where, blah, blah, blah. I put in all the cards first because I found that with Capcut, and maybe I'm just not doing it wrong or something, I don't know, but I found that if I put in all the cards from Pic Monkey first, when I go in here, down here to put in the video, then it doesn't go to that god-awful screen that says, oh, your video is, you have to upload the video again. It's very annoying, but whatever. I applaud people who do this for a living, editing videos, because baby, no, I will stay in my lanes. Anywho, so I'll add all the cards in, then I'll start to add in the videos. Okay, I can't show y'all how to add in the videos, but trust me, I just go to my file and pull from my camera and then put in the videos. Once I put in the videos, then I'll go here to like some effects or whatever, and you can search for different effects and put in stuff, and then I got to turn around and make sure that whatever I use from here I'm giving credit to in the description of the video, because you know we all want our credit. Okay, there you go. And so that's pretty much what I do with my editing. Once all of that is done, and I have found this, a tip for y'all, if you're doing this in Capcut Pro, if you have a video that's more than 10 minutes, it's best for you to break it up into like 10-minute clips, and then save the clip, and then blah blah blah, go back to your home page here. Oh, okay, that's safe. So go back to your home page here, and then you can have like, you know, different video. I did not name this video. Anywho, I'll fix that. Go back to this screen, have the 3 or 4, however many long your videos are, and then put those together in a new project, right? And then put all the clips together. So that makes it a little bit better for me when I'm editing, so that I don't have to keep getting the dreaded red thing saying, oh, you have to upload the video again. I am just now starting to learn this. I'm probably doing something wrong, but it's getting done. Okay, we'll figure that out later. More important thing is for me to write and to just get the video up. I guess that's safe. I've learned quite a few things just working with the videos, just going around and looking at the different stuff, and that's why y'all see hopefully that my videos are getting a little bit better. But that's basically what I do now. But once I go back here, then I'll look at the content, and of course, that's when the kids calling. Hold on. Go back to the content, and then you can do your edits and stuff. You go here, and you can do the edits. Here is where I look at the video itself and make sure that it's looking okay. And then if it's not, I do the changes. I type in all the description stuff, blah, blah, blah. It is a job. But again, I'm doing this to document my journey, to hopefully help somebody else who may be trying to do the same. And listen, if y'all got some tips, please send them to me. Each one teach one, right? Each one teach one. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like the video, please do me a favor. Hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are not. Thank you. And share the video with a writer friend. Each one teach one. And as always, keep writing and do happy reading. Bye.